Hey everybody, Josh Thomas from TheBitBlock here to take you through a little guided video tour of Mario Party Island Tour for the Nintendo 3DS. This is going to be kind of more focused on just giving you an idea as to how everything is structured, and we will play some of the mini games, but we're not going to like jump into a board because that would take quite a while. On the bottom screen here, we've got solo play and multiplayer. We're going to do solo play, but multiplayer is kind of cool because you can play this entire game through download play, which means that you only need one copy of the game to play with everybody, which is obviously something everybody would like. Makes it very handy. So here we have this really crazy floating world, and all these little islands are different modes and stuff you can do. But on the bottom touchscreen is really what you want to check out. We've got Party, we've got some mini-games, StreetPass mini-games, Bowser's Tower, and Collectibles. So Party, we'll just jump into this real quick. This is where you would go to play some of the different boards. So we've got Perilous Palette Path. That's really hard to say. Perilous Palace Path. There we go. And then it gives us some information about it. Power yourself up and knock opponents out of the way with special items as you race to the finish. And then it's also kind of cool because it tells you approximately how long that will take to complete. 45 to 60 minutes, and also gives you like, okay, this one is kind of based on luck, but it's really based more on skill, and it also shows you how often you will be playing minigames. We've also got Bonsai Bill's Mad Mountain, Star-Crossed Skyway, Rocket Road, and Kamek's Carpet Ride. And then if I had other people here to play with me, we could try out Shy Guy's Shuffle City, and then I don't even know what this one is. It's locked. I have to find out how to unlock that. In my experience, a lot of the boards are actually the weak part of this game. I'm not going to go too in-depth with discussing that, but the boards are not really as fun as they used to be, and that's sort of the low point for Island Tour. But some of them are kind of cool. I mean, they all have like a different way of playing. We've also got mini-games, and I would say the mini-games are actually the strong point of this title. So you can just go into free play, you can play all the different mini-games from a big list, whatever ones you like. You can go to Time Attack, which is you play 10 mini-games, and you have to see how fast you can clear them, as it says right there. That's for one player. And then for up to 4 players is Hot Air Hijinks, which is you would win a minigame, and then you get some hot air in your balloon, and the first one to win so many minigames would go all the way up in the sky, and you would be the victor. You know, it's just like a basic minigame mode. We'll jump back into this a little bit later. We'll jump into free play, and I'll demonstrate a couple minigames for you, just so this is not all menus. We've got StreetPass minigames, which I cannot do because I have not StreetPassed with somebody who has this game. The StreetPass functionality is specific to the game, so it isn't like, oh, you made a StreetPass with somebody, they're going to give you something. You have to make sure they also were playing the game. But this is where you would come. And as Little Blue Toad is telling us, we've not made any street passes with anybody. In fact, to be honest with you, I couldn't even tell you what this is. I don't even know if this is like a specific game where you challenge like Ghost Data or something like that. Let's go into My Data. What's that all about? Time spent playing. Minigames 1. So I guess you'd be able to look at some of their stuff. See how well they're doing. Bubbles, 22%. All right. But yeah, there's Street Pass functionality. I'm sure it's, very basic. I'll look into it a little bit more before the review. Bowser's Tower has you climbing Bowser's Tower, and every floor has a minigame challenge for you. It's kind of nice that you can save your data there. So I'm on floor 11, but this is my second playthrough of it. There's also boss battle minigames in that, so it's kind of cool. It's something to do for one player. So yeah, nothing extraordinarily great, but it's a nice little thing to do as solo player. And then you've got Collectibles, which are a little bit lame, because you would think that being the first Mario Party on a 3D handheld, they would bring those really cool dioramas and figures into this game like they've shown in past titles. But instead, you just kind of use your Mario Party points to shop for music and voice samples of characters. You can also check out your minigame records here. So I'll let you guys take a peek at those. Look at this. I'm so good. Look at these high scores. There's no way you'd ever be able to beat them. Yeah, it's a lie. You probably could really easily. And then we'll go into Gallery. I'll show you some of the things that I've purchased. And like I said, they're just sound samples. So one random thing to point out is that bubble on the top screen actually looks really good in 3D. That's like a really cool effect. But yeah,
it's Luigi time.
There you go. It's Luigi time.
Oh.
Jump Luigi.
Owie.
So yeah, I mean, it's just playing the voice samples. Kind of nice. I like when games do this. It's neat. Kind of lame that you have to pay to unlock them with Mario Party points. And then here's just all the music. You unlock this when you play through the boards and stuff. So here's minigame music. But yeah, those are that's the unlockable stuff. Like I said, kind of lame that they don't have cool little 3D figures or stuff for you to unlock and look at. So a little disappointing there. All right, we have pretty much looked through all the menus. I mean, that is the structure of Mario Party Island Tour. We're going to jump into some minigames. I'll show you a couple of them. We'll pick a couple that I think are particularly spiffy. Here's the playable characters. The only one that I've unlocked is Bowser Jr. The game does suggest that maybe there's another one to unlock, but I don't know how they would fit in that character selection screen, so I'm not going to confirm it. You could change the computer settings to be more difficult and stuff. I'm not going to do that. I'll just keep them on normal. So we've got all of our mini games. There's quite a good selection. Like I said, there's the typical vast amount of mini games. All of them play quite differently. This one's pretty cool. Let's do this one. I think Tanks a Lot is one that you might remember from, I think it was Mario Party 2, where you're in a little tank and you're firing at your friends. So we've got our controls on the bottom touchscreen there, and then while it's loading up, it reminds us. So I'm going to be using the circle pad to move around and firing with the A button. But yeah, this is a really cool one. You got your map on the bottom touchscreen. Fire with A, we can break these bricks. And this is the first to get 3 points, so it's not a good idea to, play it safe and just hide behind stuff. I wanted to get Luigi. It's his year, but I want to spoil. Oh, Yoshi, you're doomed. Oh, no! There we go. Luigi had no points for that one. Year of Luigi, indeed. So then you got your little result screen. There you go. Oh, whoa, look at Luigi. Wow, Luigi's having a temper tantrum. All right. So yeah, we'll pick one more. This video was really just to kind of give you guys the idea of how the game is laid out. There are different types of minigames. I mean, in Mario Party in the past, it was like 4-player, 2-player, 1 versus 3, battle minigames, duel minigames. This just seems like they're all 4-player. There doesn't seem to be any team stuff, which is a little disappointing when you think about it. Kind of ruins a little bit of the dynamic. But we've got General, then we've got Boss. These are the boss battle minigames. Some puzzle minigames, which is very standard for Mario Party. And then some extra things. Really kind of disappointed with the AR functionality in this game. Not because of its functionality, but rather because of its limitations. There are only 2 games. You've got this little one where you shoot Goombas that run around, and then you've got one where you climb a tower, and you don't want to fall behind into the lava. So yeah, I thought there would be like 10 AR card minigames. Not really the case here. Then there's also this little choiciest voice minigame, which is kind of cool. You make like an impression of the character. Whoever is the most accurate wins. All right, let's go back to General. I want to pick one that is particularly fun to show you guys. In the meantime, you're getting a nice little overview here. A lot of these do use the gyro controls of the 3DS system, and they do it quite well. A lot of them also use both of the screens. I kind of like that one, but I don't know. Let's go with, this could be a good one. Let's go with Paddle Skedaddle, just because it has an amazing name. So this one is all Stylus. Race to the finish by paddling your canoe through the winding stream. All right, good advice. So yeah, I mean, it does give you a lot of cool ways to play the minigames, and for the most part, they're all programmed quite well. So it looks like I'm going to be swiping on the left and the right to paddle. All right, there we go. I'm doing awful so far. Which one am I? Hold on. Oh, I'm Bowser Jr. I was looking at Luigi. All right. So yeah, I'm just kind of going back and forth, left and right. If you want to turn really sharp, you want to use just like the one side. I'll be honest with you, this is the first time I've played this one. So that's another thing I should probably point out. You don't have to unlock the minigames to play them, which is nice. Because you'd always have that 1 or 2 minigames that were just never getting unlocked. Oh, Bowser Jr. cleaned up. All right, had some trouble. It's neat because you can actually, after you win, if there are still contestants going, you can use the circle pad to see how everything's panning out. Oh, Boo took second. Looks like Yoshi's got third. Ooh, Luigi was trying for it, but he failed. Such is Luigi's life. But yeah, I hope this was like a nice little peek. Oh, new record. It's kind of easy to do when it's your first time playing. But yeah, I hope this was a nice little peek at Mario Party Island Tour. It is out right now for the Nintendo 3DS here in North America. Unfortunately, in Europe, this is not coming out until next year, and I think that's the same for Japan. I just got 100 Mario Party points for doing that. All right, guys, keep it locked here to the BitBlock for a full review on Mario Party Island Tour, as well as some episodes of The Fold that will be going up in like the first half of December. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for watching this video from TheBitBlock. If you want to stay up to date on tons of exclusive Nintendo content, be sure to subscribe by clicking here. And if you don't want the fun to end, you can check out more Nintendo coverage by clicking over here.